Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and this is an update on the YouTube goings-ons and the happenings, and everything is almost resolved. About half of the stuff has been resolved with absolutely no issues. Everything is good. It's a long, crappy process, but since the first couple of things have been resolved, logic would say that there will be no problem with the others because it's the same exact situation. It's just they have to look at it and approve it. And so a big thank you to everybody for being so patient. Believe me, nobody was frustrated by this more than me. So a huge thank you to everybody and your nice comments. I didn't respond to a lot of the comments on the last video because they were all pretty much the same thing. And I would have been saying the same thing over and over and over again. But thank you to everybody. And if you're kind of wondering what the process is and why this has taken so insanely long, basically I would post a video and then the next day or a couple days later, I would get a message from YouTube saying, hey, we have received word that this video might contain copywritten material. If you continue to post videos that we get, we receive this message on, basically your channel is gonna get in big trouble. So don't do it anymore. Then what I can do is there's a button that I can click that says I have permission to show stuff in this video, to show whatever that I showed. Which is only kind of sort of true. I mean, I have permission to show the mods. I'm sure I would have permission from Terraria Redigit, but he doesn't care about the YouTube stuff, and he has no reason to. He's off doing important things. So I technically don't have permission. But like, as in 99% of the people that post videos on YouTube, they don't actually have permission to show the game. But it's okay, the game companies want you to show their videos because then it looks good for their game. You all know how this stuff works. Anyway, so I get this message, and then I say, I have permission to show it. And I click a button, and then I wait. For me, it took a week to hear anything back. And that was pretty much all of last week. Just sitting around, waiting, like, what the hell is going on? And so then I finally get an automated message back that says, click this button and, explain your case on your video and then attach any proof that you have that you can show this video. So I did, and I attached the emails that I got from Omnier and saying that I could show his mod, and said that, well, nobody really has permission to show Terraria. There are thousands of Terraria videos. There's no way everybody has permission to show this game. And then you wait another 3 or 4 days, and then everything gets fixed, and the little flag thing goes away, and everything's okay. But I have to do this for each video. And so it's just kind of a process, and yeah, I'm doing all the videos at once, but it's still a process. It takes a while, and there have been no issues. A lot of them have been resolved. There's a couple that still are hanging out there. But logic would say that since the others got fixed, then the few that remain will get fixed, and everything will be great. And so videos will resume very shortly, maybe even this week. The absolute latest would be next week, but I imagine we're going to start to get back into the swing of things this week. And actually, I think it kind of even worked out with Thanksgiving being last week. Most people get 2 days off of work. You get Thursday and Friday off work, and so it kind of worked out because I would have been probably too busy to post stuff during those days anyway. And if you didn't get those days off work, sorry, it means you're probably working retail or some crap like that. And my heart goes out to you for that. I did my time working retail, and it was terrible. I had never hated a job more than being a cashier. Actually, this is just a quick story. Skip ahead like a minute if you don't care about a stupid quick story. But I used to work at Sam's Club, and I was a cashier. And for those that don't know, Sam's Club is just like Costco. And if you still don't know what those are, it's basically a big warehouse where you can get food and power saws. I mean, anything you can imagine you can get in these places, but you have to buy like in bulk. So you have to buy like a 10-pound jar of mayonnaise, basically. And if you're wondering what the hell you would do with a 10-pound jar of mayonnaise, most of it's used for restaurants, but still, like, just anybody can go in and buy it. Anyway, And to shop there, you actually need a membership card that you have to buy. So anyway, so I'm working the register one day, just hating my life like I did every day I worked there. So this very large woman comes up into my lane, and I mean, I'm talking like, think of Honey Boo Boo's mom, kind of lady. If you don't know who that is, just Google her and you'll see. Anyway, so she comes up to my register, and she is just showing a massive amount of cleavage. And trust me, that's not always a good thing, guys. So anyway, so she gets up, and I was like, hi, you know, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. Do you have your card so I can scan it? And so she looks in her purse. She can't find it. She kind of like pats her pockets. It's not in there. And all of a sudden, she gets this massive, oh shit, look on her face. And she reaches down into her cleavage, and I'm talking like her entire hand goes down in there, and she pulls out her card and she hands it to me. This is like, lady, I want nothing to do with that card. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of stories from working retail, and none of them are good. Alright guys, anyway, that's gonna do it. Videos will resume shortly, and thanks for your patience, everybody. So until next time, see you guys.